All right, welcome back to You Decide 2024 right here on Fox26Houston.com or Fox Local, wherever you stream. Thank you so much for joining me. It is election day. We've been talking about everything you need to know here. We touched on the presidential candidates, we touched on the Senate races, but it's important for us to touch on the security and the integrity of the vote right here in Harris County. Harris County is the third largest county in the country, the largest county here in Texas, and there's a lot of people voting. We've seen historic numbers in terms of early voting, and as of 3 o'clock today, more than 200,000 people have already voted in Harris County. Earlier this week, I got a chance to speak to the clerk, Tanisha Hedspeth, about the security and the integrity of the vote here and how closely they've been working with the federal government here over the last year and a half. For the first time, the Harris County Clerk Tanisha Hedspeth gave us a tour of the new election hub, a bigger, more secure facility, giving her team the space and resources it needs to protect the election. Have you been in contact with the federal government in CISA, and what has that conversation been like?
Yes, we have. As a matter of fact, with CISA, we've been working with them for more than a year. CISA's been sort of a right hand, left hand in this operation to help us prepare for this presidential. Not the first time that we've done it, but definitely more of a presence for this election cycle.
CISA, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, spent time with the clerk and her staff, playing out emergency situations and what to do to maintain the integrity of the vote. Jen Easterly, the director of CISA.
One of the things that resources that we brought to bear over the last year are election security advisors. So we have 10 of these around the country, and these are former election officials. These are experts who work across the region and ensure that we have tailored resources to be able to provide full support to election officials to reduce risk.
If the power goes out, and a good portion of the county is impacted by that, right? From a security standpoint, how do you play out those scenarios? Now, we have backup measures in place, but from a CISA perspective, they were able to kind of come in and give us some more ideas or other ways that we could prepare for that.
Easterly says there are real threats from foreign adversaries that want to undermine our confidence.
Dispelling rumors.
The clerk is actively dispelling social media rumors, claiming ballots with her initials on it are invalid. And the intelligence community has released several statements about fake videos and claims spreading on the internet. But there are also real physical threats of violence to election officials domestically.
We will have many of our local and federal government agencies that will be here election night. Some have been here throughout early voting, supporting us in different ways as well.
There is a clear, coordinated effort to protect election workers, the ballots, and the will of the American people. And I really appreciate the clerk for her time there to really give us some insight. Now, that was the central election hub here for Harris County. It's a brand new facility, and they've done a lot of work to get that thing up and running. We weren't even allowed to share with you guys where that location is, so they're doing a good job here. And of course, we'll be getting our updates from our Abigail Dye, who is at that location.